Lost Boys and Heroes and Villains. It's 6:36.
According to the 1970 U.S. Census, over 1 million households depended on wood as a primary heat source, and that was before the Arab embargo. Current estimates indicate at least 1 million more households each year are clamoring to declare their independence. There's no better way to sever electrical ties or let them have it with both barrels than to burn wood in a Mohawk temp wood. While they talk of fuel oil going up still another $100 this winter for owners of the average 3-bedroom homes, at the same time you can save as much as 50 to 60% with temp wood. With this top-loading downdraft stove, you feel the warmth as soon as you light it. By fine-tuning the twin vents, you'll have slow, steady, even heat. Nothing temperamental about a temp wood. Coals have been known to glow on and on for days, so there'll be far fewer visits to the woodpile or having to reload it in the middle of the night. Made of rugged sheet steel with refractory lining, the temp wood carries a 15-year warranty. All this for under $350. It pays to look them over before you buy, so see the temp wood today at Wood Stoves Unlimited, 606 State Road, North Dartmouth, and Route 28, Middleborough, Massachusetts.
McDonald's rises up in the morning, right along with you. The crack of dawn, hot coffee's on, Egg McMuffin cooking too. You're the reason we do it, nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
A new banking service makes its debut Monday. It's National Bank of Fairhaven's Little Bank, a 24-hour automated teller that lets you bank in the comfort and privacy of your car. You never step foot outside. It's so easy. Just drive up, roll down the window, punch up your transaction, and in seconds you're on your way. Day or night, weekdays or weekends. You can depend on National Bank of Fairhaven's newest service. But to bank the up-to-date way, you need one of National Bank of Fairhaven's dock cards. Stop by tomorrow and get yours so you can use National Bank of Fairhaven's Little Bank. It's convenience plus. At National Bank of Fairhaven, a proven leader at 75 Huddleston Avenue. National Bank of Fairhaven, the bank that gave you the area's first automatic teller. Member FDIC.
Stereo 98.
Paul Simon's Have a Good Time. It's 6:48.
This is WMYS. Russ Baldwin here for a look at Miss Radio News, weather, and sports. The National Weather Service says the center of Hurricane Frederick has passed over just west of Mobile, Alabama. The forecasters say Frederick is beginning to weaken as it moves inland. Heading just west of a northerly direction, its highest winds are estimated at 120 miles an hour. A record 13% prime interest rate takes effect today at Chase Manhattan Bank, which adds 0.25% to the rate it set only last Friday. Analysts expect other major banks to follow. Striking grain millers reached a tentative settlement with one of 8 elevator firms in Wisconsin and northern Minnesota yesterday. Talks resumed today with the other firms in an attempt to halt a strike that's cut grain shipments from the Great Lakes. Massachusetts Energy Director Joseph Fitzpatrick is urging a congressional subcommittee to drop plans to double the federal fee on imported petroleum. Fitzpatrick told the Senate Subcommittee on Energy Regulation yesterday that the proposed product fee, on top of other recent assaults, is too great for New England to absorb. The president of Down East Airlines denies allegations that he browbeat and intimidated his pilots when they refused to fly under unsafe conditions. Robert Stenger's testimony came yesterday in the second day of National Transportation Safety Board hearings into the May 30th crash of a twin-engine plane in Rockland, Maine. 17 people were killed in that crash. Classes remain suspended today at the University of Rhode Island. That despite 2 days of negotiations by striking teachers in the State Board of Regents. Classes also remain blocked by striking teachers at Rhode Island Junior College. Well, Carl Yastrzemski finally made it. He got his 3,000th hit last night in the game against the Yankees. The Red Sox won that game 9-2. In other games, Toronto beat Baltimore 3-2. Texas over Seattle 13-3. Milwaukee 7, Oakland 0. Detroit over Cleveland 4-1. The White Sox beat California 11-5, and Kansas City shut out Minnesota 4-0. In the National League, the Pirates 2, the Cardinals 0. Montreal beat the Cubs 6-3. The Phillies 4, the Mets 0. The Reds over Houston 7-4. The Giants 4, Atlanta 3, and the Dodgers defeated San Diego by a score of 5-2. This radio weather for southern New England, partly sunny today, high 75-80, increasing cloudiness tonight, low 55-60. Cloudy tomorrow with rain likely developing with highs in the low 70s. This has been Miss Radio News, Weather and Sports. Russ Baldwin reporting.
For the past couple of years, we've been telling you that Chamberlain Manufacturing is a nice place to work, and we meant it. History proves it, because in that time, Chamberlain has doubled its workforce, adding to the economy. But more important, adding more people to its growing family, proving Chamberlain is a better place to work. You can become part of Chamberlain, because Chamberlain Manufacturing is looking to add a manufacturing engineer whose duties would be to design and prepare detailed drawings of production machines and tools used in manufacturing. This person would also work in the designing of tooling and equipment and design plant layouts for machines. Contact the Chamberlain Personnel Office at 117 King Street in the north end of New Bedford today. Find out for yourself that Chamberlain is a better place to work.
Chamberlain is a nice place to work, bringing you those special moments that touch your life, that bring a smile. The brightest shows, the brightest faces, turn us on, New England, we're coming home to you.
Friday night, Television 10 puts your health to the test in a fascinating one-hour special with co-hosts Larry Estepa and Denise LeClaire. Preventive medicine and self-awareness is the key in looking out for number one, the Better Health Test. Friday at 8 on WJAR-TV, Television 10.
Come this fall, you know we'll have it all. We've got the good times, we're here to make you smile. New England, we bring it home to you. TV 10, we bring it home to you.
You've got a friend, WMYS, Miss Radio, Stereo 98.
From Elton John.
This is Miss WMYS, New Bedford, Fall River.
It's 7:08.
This is WMYS, Miss Radio Weather for southeastern New England. Calls for partly sunny today, high 75-80. Increasing cloudiness tonight, low 55-60. Cloudy tomorrow with rain likely developing, highs in the low 70s. The marine forecast, variable winds 10 knots or less this morning, becoming south to southeast 10 to 15 knots later today and tonight, and increasing to 15 to 20 knots tomorrow. Visibility over 5 miles, lowering to 3 to 5 miles tomorrow. Seas 2 feet or less today, building to between 2 and 4 feet tonight.
Here comes Crazy Eddie. He'll know. Yep, folks, it's true. There is a $400 rebate going to be sent to anyone buying one of these already low-price vans here in Van Country at Silver City Dodge on Route 44 in Rainham. That's right, folks. I thought I had got prices on these vans as low as they could be. But with this factory rebate of $400, these vans are going to be selling like crazy. So if you've been wanting a great new van, now's the time to get one. Come on down to Van Country at Silver City Dodge on Route 44 in Rainham. I've got hundreds of great vans, and I'm going to sell them right now. You better hurry. They won't last long at these prices. See you in Van Country on Route 44 in Rainham.
That's right. Savings Bank Life Insurance lowered its rates again. And that's a buy any woman can appreciate, whether she's married or single. For example, while you're under 30, you can get $25,000 5-year renewable term for just $50 a year. That's less than $1 a week. Visit your local savings bank and check it out. Now, more than ever, Savings Bank Life Insurance is the buy of your life.
We just did something great. We lowered all the rates.
We're Stereo 98, WMYS, the music station.
That's Donovan.
This is WMYS, Miss Radio weather for southeastern New England. Calls for partly sunny today, high 75 to 80. Increasing cloudiness tonight, low 55 to 60. Cloudy tomorrow with rain likely developing, highs in the low 70s. The marine forecast, variable winds 10 knots or less this morning, becoming south to southeast 10 to 15 knots later today and tonight, and increasing to 15 to 20 knots tomorrow. Visibility over 5 miles, lowering to 3 to 5 miles tomorrow. Seas 2 feet or less today, building to between 2 and 4 feet tonight.
Welcome to As the World Squirms, brought to you by those True Blue Flames at your local gas company.
Oh, Maggie, it's happened again.
You don't mean...
Yes, my clothes. They came out wet and wrinkled from the dryer. What can I do?
There's only one thing you can do.
What's that?
Confront your husband.
Later that day.
Darling, I can't take it anymore. We've got to replace our old clothes dryer.
I was afraid it would come to this. But let's be reasonable and dry our clothes with clean, natural gas.
You're right, of course. Today's natural gas dryers have pilotless ignition. They use up to 40% less energy, and natural gas is piped underground right into the home.
Oh, sweetheart. Why didn't we think of a new natural gas dryer before?
Yes, but what about that lipstick on your collar?
A new natural gas dryer always brings you a brighter day.
Hickory Farms is celebrating its 20th anniversary by saving you $1 a pound on our delicious port wine cheddar. 20 years. Thanks, America. Help us celebrate with our port wine cheddar, a delightful snacking cheese. And from now until September 23rd, you can get it for just $1.98 a pound.
We offer more. Hickory Farms, a great cheese store.
In Massachusetts, visit Hickory Farms in the North Dartmouth and Swansea malls.
It's 23 minutes after 7.
More music, Stereo 98.
Bobby Martin, and For the Love of Him.
Sometimes in the morning when shadows are deep, oh, my cup runneth over with love.